Hey guys, welcome back. Today is Friday the 20th of July, and welcome to a weekend vlog. I haven't sat down, and at least I haven't felt like I've sat down and vlogged in a while, because I've actually been cranking out legitimate content. What? Who does that? And so I decided that we're going to do a little weekend vlog full of what's going on. My sister-in-law is visiting this weekend. Hubby and I are singing at church. I'm singing. He is doing tech stuff in the back at church. And in general, there's food, there's fun, there's us. So I figured we'd vlog and it'd be a great day. So first things first, the FedEx man just showed up at my door with a wine delivery. What? A wine delivery. I had just gotten out of bed too. I just woke up. It is 9:26. I got out of bed at like 9:05 because I apparently have been pushing my body real hard at body pump, and my poor body just needed a little extra sleep. Because I slept until I didn't need to sleep anymore, and 9 o'clock was the answer. And then I remembered that I'm supposed to get a package today that involves a signature, and I no sooner remembered that than the phone rang saying someone was at the door. So I was like, crap, gotta put a bra on. You know how that goes, ladies, right? When you're like, oh, right, someone's coming over. And then I thought I had to go downstairs, and before I knew it, the dude was at my door. He actually came upstairs to get my signature, which was amazing. And he looked at me and goes, "You're 21, right?" I was like, bless you, sir. I am 31, but thank you. So that made my morning. Hello, shout out to the Sephora skincare I've been using. I got a couple anti-aging things in my Sephora play box. If you're interested in that, I have it in a blog post and I'll send you over there. But I've been using it, so I don't know. Anyway, so I got some wine, I got some new coffee, I got some new Erin Condren goodies. Holy cow, I got a lot of stuff to go through. And I have to get my Everlywell stuff up today, and I will link that video up here as well. And the Everlywell is the food sensitivity test that I took, and the results are in. Fabulous, happy day, and I'm uploading the video as we speak, and then I gotta finish the blog post. But first, coffee. All right, here's the morning stuff I have to show you. Are you ready? So first, I got some new coffee today, or yesterday technically, but I made it today. And this company called Trade Coffee reached out to me on Instagram and was like, hey, would you like a free bag of coffee? And if you know me, you know of course my answer was, heck yes I would. Basically what you do is you go on their website and create an account, and then you take a quiz talking about your coffee preferences down to what you use to make it. So like I had to say mine was auto drip, but they had all sorts of different options if you use pour overs or French presses or whatever, and then every little detail about what you like about your coffee. So like, do you like a dark bold roast? Do you like a nice medium roast, light roast, etc., etc.? How do you take your coffee? Lots of cream and sugar, a little bit of cream, black, thank you, all that stuff. And then after you take the quiz, they pair you with brands and whatnot that they think you would like the best. So I took the quiz. I can't remember exactly what I said. I said I do auto drip. I like my coffee with just a little bit of creamer, which is what this is right now. And I think I said medium roast actually instead of light roast, because I'm starting to be way more into like the coffee flavor of coffee. You know what I'm saying? And so they sent me this bag for free. I just paid for $2 shipping and handling. This was like a $17 bag of coffee. Which is so exciting because I love me some coffee. So Eric went into work today, which means I don't have to make a whole pot of coffee, so I treated myself to a special cup of this. And then when it came with this envelope of stuff, and this is the coolest thing. It has all sorts of information and cheat sheets for you to make sure you are giving yourself your best cup of coffee. How cool is that? Look at this. So I, being meticulous as I am, I picked up the auto drip thing, and it says brew time varies, 42 ounces of water per 80 grams of coffee. So I did not do 42 ounces, but I cut it both in half, and I measured in ounces my water, and I measured in grams. I weighed my ground coffee before I made it, and I'll be darned if this isn't a delicious, delicious cup of joe. It's just very, I don't know how to explain it. It tastes like a good, robust coffee. It's really nice. So this is what I ended up with. Tokiti, let's go with that. By the brand Sight Glass. They They grind it up, roast it and grind it when you order it. So it says drip right there. Roasted on July 17th. Guys, today's July 20th. How cool is that? Fresh, just for me, ground stuff. So, thank you to the kind people at Trade Coffee. And for you guys, I actually have, it's a stupid code, so pay close attention to where it is on the screen here. But if you want to try Trade Coffee, I have a 50% off your first bag order for you. And it's not, I don't think it's a subscription or anything. I should probably confirm that. But you just go on there when you want coffee and you order coffee. And that's all it is. So 50% off using the goofy code that's right here off your first bag. This was delightful. I'm very much going to enjoy doing this. How about a little bit of what I'm eating nowadays, guys? We haven't done this in a while. So this has been my love when I'm not doing the Fab Four smoothie. Actually, even when I am, if I drink the smoothie for breakfast, I'll have something similar to this for lunch. But today I'm having it for breakfast, even though it is actually 11:30, so it's kind of lunch anyway. This is my take on avocado toast. So what it is a Thomas's light English muffin spread with some frozen, it's not frozen obviously, some of the frozen avocado chunks from Costco, which are my new love, my gateway drug into the avocado world. I adore it and it's no work at all. So I have 50 calories worth of that, and then I top it with everything but the bagel seasoning, and then I slice up little mini tomatoes and put that on it, and then I have 3 ounces of smoked salmon on top. So it is just over 300 calories, 27 grams of protein, 30 carbohydrates, 11 of which are fiber, only 2 grams of sugar, and 12 grams of fat, which is fine because I'm balancing the fat. I'm increasing my fat intake while staying within my calories. And it is 6 smart points and 7 points plus for this delicious, delicious thing. Guys, I'm having one of those days where I can't focus on freaking anything. Like, I got my video uploaded, my blog post still isn't done. I've been running around cleaning and trying to organize the plethora of Erin Condren stuff that has recently come into my life. And yeah, I know blogger problems, right? I just can't focus. I've spent the last 2 days, I kid you not, with 6 or 7 hour work days. Meaning like sitting at the computer doing Diva and the Divine work, which is exactly one of the things that was my July goal for the month, was to actually sit down and focus on work. But apparently 2 days of that is my threshold, and now I'm just all over the place because the place is a little bit untidy, which is madness to me because yes, my husband's been home all week, so it has been a lot less tidy than normal, but he's also been amazing at cleaning. Like yesterday, he was cleaning while I was working. He's the working man, I'm the housewife, and this, we're talking like scrubbed the bathroom and all this, like all this stuff. He was doing such good work, and he worked hard, and there's still so much to do. Ooh, I'm feeling my body pump just now holding this camera up. Hello. There was a new body pump release, meaning new choreography, new songs, all that, and it destroyed my shoulders, like in a good way, but like also in a very painful way, because I was like, oh, I had a horrible cramp type thing, crunchy muscle situation after the Tuesday class, which was the first time we did it. And then I went to class again last night. I have been nailing the 3 times a week body pump thing. So my goals are coming along nicely, not gonna lie, but I can't focus today to save my life. So the solution is I'm getting out of the house for a little while. What I'm doing is first I have to run over to my church because there was a fire locally, not at my church, but in an apartment complex full of low-income housing people that our church works with, and a lot of them lost everything. Everything. So the church put out a call. It's like, guys, we need clothes. All shapes, all sizes, both genders. We need clothes. So I went to Walmart last night and raided clearance and all that and ended up buying $100 worth of stuff to donate. My husband's like, yeah, that's fine. Go do it. So I did, and I have to take it over to the church. And then I'm going to Target for 2 reasons. One, did I ever show you guys that I got patio furniture? Kind of. I kind of got patio furniture. So our patio furniture is the super cheap version, which is a fold-out lawn chair and a little $25 table from Target, which is all well and good, and I've been enjoying it. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I've been enjoying it every single day. But my husband actually sat outside with me the other day and had to pull out like a not great lawn chair, which is actually still sitting out there, and got rained on recently. But because of that, he was like, yeah, okay, you can go get me a lawn chair. So I'm going to go to Target and get a lawn chair. And I'm also going to go and get myself my free Quest pizza, because as a Quest Squad member, we got sent coupons to go try this Quest pizza. I can't decide how I feel about it, but since I get a free one, I'm going to try it. It's an insane amount of calories for half the pizza. I'm hoping it's a decent size. If it is a decent size pizza, then all of the macros and calories and everything are worth it. If it's not, then not worth it at all. But stay tuned for that. Also, I should inform you that in order to celebrate today, which is Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, the movie's debut day, I have been listening to both the regular Mamma Mia soundtrack and I listened to the new soundtrack today. So it is a Mamma Mia kind of day up in my house because I'm that music theater nerd. All right, friends, here it is. It's not a personal pan pizza, that is for certain. It's also not quite a standard size pizza either. It's kind of Trader Joe's pizza size. Does that make sense? Like, it's clearly not a personal pan pizza. I bought the cheese one. Here's the breakdown. Can you even see that? I don't know. The light is being obnoxious, but we've got 330 calories for half of the pizza. Half the pizza. Okay. 21 grams of fat. Now, quite frankly, the more I'm looking at this, the 21 grams of fat is outrageous, but with the way that I'm trying to eat recently, which is more fat, less carbohydrates that don't have fiber, this pizza actually fits into it quite well. 24 carbs, but 18 of them are fiber, only 3 grams of sugar, and there's 27 grams of protein. And I think the reason why, here are all of the ingredients, if you care to pause and check that out. So it's got mozzarella cheese, milk protein isolate, provolone cheese. There are 4 cheeses. Romano cheese, and there's fontina cheese. There we go. There are 4 cheeses. There's whey protein. I don't know. Perhaps I can convince my husband that we have this as part of dinner tonight. We'll see. All right, friends, we're taking the plunge. I talked him into eating some of the pizza. So we are eating the Quest pizza. And this is the size. It's fine. It is a small, multiple serving pizza. So that's fine. I showed you the nutrition information earlier. I calculated the points. It is 9 points plus for half of this pizza, and it is 10 smart points for half of this pizza. And quite frankly, after seeing a fat content like that, for whatever reason, I thought it was just gonna be a lot higher. So I'm actually not terribly disappointed in the points values of this pizza. So we'll see how it goes. All right, so here it is. It's a little bit dark, but that's okay. According to Junk Banter, the crust doesn't crisp as much as he'd like, but actually it looks like it's pretty crispy.
Tastes like pizza.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it is a bit crispy.
That's good. Crispy's good.
It's not like your really high quality, fresh, thin crust pizza where it's a little bit flaky, more like a flatbready type thing. It's not that. But
it tastes like pizza. It doesn't taste like weird protein.
No.
Excellent.
I mean, I probably use a little bit more marinara.
Okay.
To cover a little bit of the side, a little bit of the off taste, a little bit of...
Is there a little off taste?
Very little.
Okay. Ooh, hot. Hot cheese.
If you spruced it up, if you add just like a little marinara, which in theory should be low point.
Oh yeah.
You might actually get a little more brightness and freshness out of it.
Okay. Well, there you go. You heard it from the man. It's a decent pizza. Very good. Yeah, it's thin crust frozen pizza.
Give it another couple bites. And try a bite of the crust.
I mean, you're, there's the slightly off.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad, but there's a little something that's a little off about it. But, Junkman is right, it doesn't crisp, like the bottom got nice and crispy, but the crust as a whole is not completely crisp, which is fine. Flatbread is about the right, I think you said it right. I agree with your review. Not bad. Worth $7? I don't know. But I determined that the macros are actually really good for the type of eating that I've been trying to do lately, which is higher fat, lower carbohydrates that aren't accompanied by fiber. And so all of these carbs are accompanied by fiber, which is great. So this actually might be a good macro balance for me. So we'll see. Good morning. It is Saturday. It is very quiet in this house still, which is just how I like it first thing in the morning. I have my coffee here. I have my book here. I have my dog here staring at me, wanting me to play with her. And we're just taking it easy. It is, well, Fitbit says it's 5:47. It is not. It's like 7:45. And I'm just taking a 15-minute, one chapter, get myself mentally prepared for the day before we go to body pump and do church stuff, and Kristen gets here, and all sorts of busy Saturday stuff we have. I find it very important to just embrace the quiet of the morning. You guys know this, but I feel like it's important to remind you because it's such a helpful tip. So, happy Saturday. It's 2:15. This is when rehearsal is supposed to start. No one else is here. Here's our stage, the drums, cool lights. We have a projector. Some weekends I'm up there. Baptismal font. Welcome to my church. Holy moly, you guys. It is Sunday, 2:35 p.m. and I'm a terrible vlogger this weekend. Oh my gosh, I have the hiccups, for one. Two, I'm exhausted. Exhausted. I'm full on hanging out on the couch with my blanket and my poochie because last night my sister-in-law came in for just one night only, was just passing through thing. And so after I sang at church yesterday, and as you guys might know, singing at church is like a 4-hour each day of the weekend commitment. So I had to be at church at 2:15. We got up, went to body pump, worked out, all that jazz. I got back, I got ready, I was at church, did the whole thing, was at church until about 6:20, and then my sister-in-law's flight was delayed. So when she landed at 7, we went over to pick her up and then went straight to our friend's house who lived about half an hour away for a game night we swore would not go too late. But this couple that we've been hanging out with, we adore them. They're basically another Eric and me. And they're wonderful music theater nerds, regular nerds, good Christian people. We adore them. And Kristen got along really well with them too. And so long story short, we talked, we laughed, we played games, and before we knew it, it was midnight. And we had to drive half an hour home. And then when family visits, you know it's never a short conversation thing. All this to say, we went to bed at 2:30 in the morning. 2:30. My alarm on Sundays that I sing at church is set for 6:30 in the morning. This girl does not do well on 4 hours of sleep. Oh my word. We got up, powered through. We got Kristen out the door, went to church, did the whole 4 more hours of church thing, and by the end of it, I was just like, by the time I got home, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to collapse. So I ate some lunch, and now Gracie and I are hanging out on the couch because I just need, part of me feels like I need a nap. I might nap. I had a cup of coffee, made some for my husband to go to the gym. He's like, can you make coffee? I'm like, yeah, I'll make some for myself too. Had some coffee. I'm watching a new baking show on Netflix called Sugar Rush. Because I don't know if it's because I like torturing myself or what, but I love watching baking shows on TV. I don't know, maybe it's just like stuff that I want to eat and make, but I shouldn't eat and can't make. But I don't know what it is, but I love baking shows. So I'm watching my new baking show called Sugar Rush and just chilling. But man, yesterday was busy and exhausting. And today I'm paying for it, which is fine. It's totally fine. We don't have anything else to do. The house is relatively clean except for like the clutter right over there. But the house is all clean because my husband did a wonderful job of cleaning it while I was busy getting ready yesterday. Because, you know, when you're like singing in front of the whole congregation for all services, like you need to kind of look cute, like have makeup on. So I would have slept in today if I was just getting up to go to church. But I wasn't. I was getting up to go to church and sing in front of a couple hundred people. You know. And then there's like lights, like stage lights. And me being the theater person, I know that you need to like, actually, you're just gonna look like a washed out mess if you don't wear any makeup. So, all that to say, it's Sunday. I'm exhausted. But I'm trucking through. I'm trucking through. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. And I will check in with you closer to dinner time because I'm going to show you today the pressure cooker that I got that cooks potatoes in like 15 minutes. And it's pretty magical. I've never had a pressure cooker before. And I've only used it twice. This will be my third time using it. But I'll be darned if it isn't ranking on up there with my air fryer. My air fryer is still my love, but oh my goodness, you guys. So I will see you guys when I start to make dinner. But first, can we just talk about this cutie? Can we talk about this cutie? Look at you. Thank you for keeping Mama's legs warm. Not exactly sure what she was looking for, but Gracie decided to remove almost every toy from her completely overfilled bin. Did you find what you were looking for? Huh? Did you? Oh, you're so cute, Gracie. Yes. Alright, gang, here it is. It's time to make dinner, and it is happening, part of it is happening in my pressure cooker. So I can't say that this is an Instant Pot because an Instant Pot is a brand name of pressure cooker, but it's essentially the same thing. So I've never had an electric pressure cooker before, and I was so kindly sent this one by the company, and I already love it. I've only used it twice. Once was to cook sweet potatoes, and once was to cook a spaghetti squash, and I'll be darned if that spaghetti squash wasn't the easiest thing ever. I just put it in there whole, steamed it. It was easy to cut, easy to de-seed, and easy to use, and oh my gosh, it just made me so happy. I was like, I can eat spaghetti squash and other squashes so much easier now, which is amazing. But tonight, the menu item is sweet potatoes. These are little dinged and crummy looking sweet potatoes, but these are from the Imperfect Produce box. So we're enjoying some imperfect produce tonight. And all you do to make sweet potatoes is you take a cup of water, and it comes with this measuring cup, and you put that in the bottom like that, right? Super simple. And then it comes with a little steamer rack. My only gripe about the steamer rack is that this lifty thingy is in the center, and it does prevent me, it almost prevented me from cooking my spaghetti squash. And thankfully it was a small spaghetti squash, but I would have preferred if something like this was on, like, I don't know, either side, so it was open in the middle. Does that make sense? Or like you could also like leave it until it cooled down so you could grab it with your hands or whatever. But this is inconvenient, but not a deal breaker. So when you cook your sweet potatoes, I jabbed it with a knife a couple of times because you want to wait for the steam to escape the sweet potatoes. So thankfully these guys are small. I've gotten some big old sweet potatoes, and those would also be a problem. But these guys are nice and tiny, which is actually really convenient because I can like have an entire sweet potato for not an unreasonable amount of calories. So all you do is you pop that in there. Super simple. Let me see if I can put the lid on with one hand. It's musical, and it makes me happy. I love... Is
that the same brand as your other?
No, it's not. They have the same tone, yeah. So that was that, and this. I love my musical appliances, guys, I really do. So you switch it into the locked position. This is the pressure release valve, which we'll talk about later. And let me see if I remember what to do here. So what we do is we want to cook on high pressure for 15 minutes. So we're going to do manual, and then we adjust the time. Maybe cook time. Cook time is 15 minutes. Pressure is high, and then you just hit go. And then it's gonna do this for a little while, and I didn't know what that meant. It's like heating up. So in actuality, it's actually like half an hour, which is still a lot less time than cooking it in the oven. But it has to heat up, and then it does the pressure cooking, and then you should let the pressure release. So it's about 20 minutes, half an hour total, but that's totally fine. Chicken's gonna go in the oven, and the sweet potatoes will be nice and steamy and soft coming right out of the pressure cooker. I mean, check this out, guys. Cooked all the way through. Mushy and ready to go. So easy. So easy. I love this thing. I cannot wait to see what else it can do. If you have any recipes that you really enjoy cooking in a pressure cooker, Instant Pot, whatever you want to call it, let me know. Let me know what they are, because I am looking forward to expanding into all of the possibilities of this pressure cooker. And here's dinner for the evening. I have my little sweet potato with some brown sugar and cinnamon and some spray butter. I have my little, it happened to be little, I mean look, it's a little chicken breast with my G. Hughes sugar-free barbecue sauce and a little bit of vegetables. And this is perfect because I'm not really hungry, but I like to eat my food fresh. And just to show you, mine came out of the thing in one piece when I stuck a fork in it. They're so well done that Eric's did not. It just kind of fell apart. So they're nice and mushy and done. Done sweet potatoes. Happy day. Bon appetit. Good morning. It is Monday, and this Hot Mess Express did not finish her vlog last night. We ended up going to bed like 11 because Eric and I were both exhausted human beings because of the weekend. It was busy, it was a lot, and now it's Monday and it's a new week, and it is time to get to the grind and get things done. So I just wanted to hop on here and say thank you guys so much for spending the weekend with me. I hope you enjoyed this little bit of insight. I know I didn't vlog too much, but it was a little something. We had a good weekend, and now it is Monday and we are hitting the ground running, both of us. So I hope you guys had a great weekend. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch. Quick question for you. Do you have any interest in daily vlogging every day in Vlogust, also known as Vlogust? Let me know, because oh my gosh, it's freaking time to think about August. What? And on that note, I will see you guys in my next video. Let me know.